Hello everyone, my video is about what it means to be a girly pop and how to add whimsy back into your life. For me, being a girl just is like encapsulates like all of these things like cute florals, talking with friends over cups of tea, taking digicam pics, just like having a low screen time, being clean, hosting for friends, and understanding niche references. Actually, I don't know how niche this is, but like you're so vain, you probably think the song is about like, bro. Scream, or like you can just go up to any girl and talk about like Gilmore Girls. Like, yes, like I love this, I love girlhood, I love being a woman, love being girly pop. So yeah, I compiled a list of things which I'm like, yes, this is just women, this is just girlhood, this is just Barbie core, and stick around because it's just fun. Okay, the first thing being on my list is having a self care ritual, and this can extend to literally anything, but the idea of transforming yourself from person A to person B. So, what I mean by this is the way you get up in the morning from sleepyhead to your presentable self. So, that could be like your skincare, your makeup routine, your everything shower, or it could be your nighttime routine. So, like what you do to prep before getting into bed, like reading a book, listening to a podcast, journaling. It could be the way you make your coffee or matcha in the morning. It could be just like the vibes you have in your room, like candlelit, fairy lights. Like, oh, just love it, and just like the best feeling, like before or like oh the best feeling of going out and having plans is not the plans itself, but it's just like getting ready for the plans. You know what I mean? It's just like I love being a girl and just like having things to do. The next thing I have is oh, okay. This was meant to say fashion as passion because I love it when people use like fabrics, colors, patterns, little knickknacks, accessories, or whatever to express themselves. Like, or even just like matching the vibe, like curating their style and how they want to be perceived when people are more intentional with that. I just love it so much. And I feel like, especially as women, there is so much freedom. Like, you can be literally dripped up in anything and you just look so cool. Like, for example, yesterday it was so sunny here. It was like 16, 18 degrees. So I put on some white jeans and I wore a purple top and I just felt so cute and spring has sprung kind of vibes. And today it was so like the polar opposite, it was cold and gloomy. So then I wore like a dark wash denim and a navy top, and I just felt, and I put like glasses on, and then I was like at my 9 a.m. lecture so exhausted, but I was like, yes, I'm inhibiting this dark academia aesthetic vibes, and I just love that because I could channel that person or that aspiration which I want to be, like catch my wave, catch my vibe. Yes, please. The no, not the last thing, bro. The next thing I have is cafe dating, and this can be like from such a broad spectrum, either like solo dating or going out with friends. But I just love the idea of having a third space, especially like doing this over a cup of coffee, a matcha, like a sweet treat. Oh, I love dinner. I literally go to cafes at least maybe once or twice in a week, and I'm just like always meeting up with different people doing different things. Either we just go there for like a little therapy session, which is like, oh, friends are just so good to just talk it out. And if you're not with someone, then bring your journal along, mate. Your journal does wonders. Putting pen to paper and letting your thoughts just flow without any fear that someone's gonna read it. Oh, you've just healed parts of yourself you didn't know, and you've just discovered new worlds, new boundaries. Or like doing something creative like coloring. I've booked in a coloring date with my friend in a couple of days and I'm so excited. She got me new pens and we have the same coloring book, so we're gonna do like the same page. And just like a little hands-on activity. I feel like everything is so digital that I've hardly held like a pen and like used my hands, so I'm so excited. And even just like going into that analog era of just like reading, doing sudoku, or just even like simply just like eating your meal without looking at your phone. Like, why is that such a foreign concept? But yes, like the power, like cafe dates just have the emphasis to show the power of friendship, a yap with a side of coffee and a pastry. Or like you can be your lonesome, mysterious self, like dress up and wear oversized sunglasses and order like a flat white. And then wear headphones and just like be really cool. And yes. Next thing, okay, I have is walk and talks. What I mean by this is when girlhood is just like being whatever, doing whatever, and being so free. And I do want to recognize that being free is such a privilege. Not everyone gets to experience this, but even simple things is just like going to your local library and just like rummaging around the books and just like being slow and intentional and just like feeling like you're in a movie, or going for a walk and just like pouring your heart out. I don't know if this is weird, but sometimes I like to put my headphones in and pretend I'm on the phone with someone when I'm not, and then just talk and just to say whatever I want, because sometimes I'm the type of person who just like talks to myself like all the time. Hence why I have a YouTube channel now called Private Thoughts Public, and there is absolutely no ground basis for the videos which I'm posting. I am just yapping my bum off, but it's what feels good to me, so this is my outlet. I also found that picture of just like people laying on the floor and just like appreciating an art exhibition, and I just love that. Just like moments of stillness and appreciation, and just like getting off your phone and just like I don't know, just like talking, interacting with human beings, getting in touch with nature, or like maybe going to a cinema and watching a movie, pulling an all-nighter, like studying with your friends, or hosting and like sharing, and just the idea of sharing either thoughts or memories or building on experiences, and just girly pop whimsiness is just being human. And bringing onto that idea of like whimsiness is just like smiling and giving out compliments. Like compliments is literally free money. Like, okay, so if I posted something on Instagram and I got like 100 likes, I'm like, oh wow, yay, that's 100 likes. Like, that's such a big number, triple digits, haha, hee hoo. But like, I'm not looking at every single person who has liked it, nor do I have like a proper connection with every single person who's liked it. Like, I don't have actually 100 deep friends. But if I'm just walking on the street and I'm wearing my leopard print scarf and someone says, that's a really nice scarf, it suits you so well, like the brown really brings out your eyes or something, I'm gonna hold that feeling forever. Whenever I wear that scarf, I'm gonna embody it and be like, yes, this scarf is literally made for me. That girl said it the other day. And it's just like compliments like those, like it's so easy to give, but it's so easy to give, you forget that when you receive it, how it uplifts your day. It just makes your world. And every time you wear it, or like do something, or like every time you have something which is complimented, it's just like just like a high vibration. And the idea of just like smiling more. I feel like our generation, like Gen Z and below potentially, we all just kind of have like that resting face, if you know what I mean. Probably I would like to say is that we just like doom scroll, and so we like consume so much media and information, but we all like take it psychologically, like in our brain. Like, I'll be like, oh wow, that's really sad, but my face would just have like no emotion, but in my brain I'll be thinking that's sad. Or I'm scrolling, I'm like, what? That is crazy, that is so happy, like I'm so grateful. But then again, my face is blank, but my mind is like on a high vibration. But my face is showing no emotions because I'm just like staring at a screen. So like, why do you expect me to be showing emotions? So I think the lost art of just like smiling at people on the streets, or just like, even if you don't know them, just like smile. Like, even just like right now, guys, just like smile. Like, actually, and it's just like the endorphins go wild. And that's what being whimsy is all about. And the last thing I kind of wanted to do is circulating back onto the walk and talk page and about sharing. And it's sharing your niche or just being so consumed by something so odd, so random, whether it's like public speaking or something you're really passionate about, like sustainability, or it's about like flowers and crafts and nature or bird watching, or it's like computer science and astrology and I was thinking of astronomy, but astrology, yes, or like chemistry, I don't know, just like something so niche, and just like going into it and just excelling in that field, I think is so cool. And then the added layer of coolness and being girly pop is just sharing that with people. Like, if you bake, or if you love to bake, and then you just like drop off cookies at your friend's house, like that is so cute. Or to your neighbors, and just be like, hey, I thought you guys might wanted some chocolate chip cookies, and of course no one is gonna say no to chocolate chip cookies. So yeah, um I don't really know exactly what the purpose of this video is. I've just been feeling very fulfilled, alhamdulillah, recently, and just like surrounded by so many cute girls in my life, and I just wanted to share that. To build a village, you've got to be a villager, you've got to put yourself out there, you've got to do sometimes so scary, daunting things, and join those girl groups and go out on these little walks and solo dates. But then you meet people, you get complimented, you smile back, you interact, and you build this community, because we as humans, we, despite what everyone is saying, we deserve to be with people, we deserve to talk to people, and just like being a girly pop whimsy girlyhood core, catch my vibe, catch my wave. Yes. Okay, thank you so much, my beautiful butterflies, for listening to this. I think I should go to bed right now because it is clearly very late. But I hope you like this. Okay, thank you, my coquette cuties.